You're the chosen one.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I've always felt, you know, me being the chosen one from the start of my career
Right.
till today. So just being crowned that is just like, just beautiful to feel.
So you feel you deserved it, and if you didn't win this, would you have felt cheated?
I guess we'll never know.
Because it didn't happen, right? I see. But let me ask you what differently you're going to be doing with this new title, Artist of the Year. Because I did hear you say that you're going to be carrying this as high as possible.
The thing is,
what are you going to do?
The thing is, I have been doing it. Like, a lot of things that I have done with the music, from when I came on the scene till now, I have been pushing the agenda, Ghana to the world. Like, you should see the tours when we travel. I was the first African to do some parts in Asia, you know, Singapore.
I remember the Singapore
I did
one.
Bali, I did
Crazy.
Jakarta, sold out Japan, went to Bahrain, Dubai, done Australia, I've done Europe, I just finished America. So even in Africa last year, I headlined so many festivals, you know, on this continent itself. And this is something that I don't take lightly, you know. For me, literally being out there and representing my people, because we see how Afrobeats is taking over the world and how some of our cousins from other countries are waving the flag and pushing boundaries. And for me, I believe it's a step in the right direction as Ghanaians that we come together as well, because we should be able to attain that as well. And if it takes me to spearhead that, I'm ready for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I believe that what we've been doing has been a step in the right direction. But what you guys have done, which is giving me, you know, the armor to even fight harder, it's what's going to even make it more beautiful, because with you guys by my back, like behind me, there's no way we can't win.
Since you've talked about Afrobeats, let's throw some light on it, because that night as well, you didn't just emerge as Artist of the Year, you won the Afrobeat Artist of the Year, and your song Paris also won the Afrobeat Song of the Year. And this isn't the only year that you've won that. You won that last year as well, so it's been back to back for you as well.
Yeah, it's very personal for me. Like I said, Afrobeat is, I feel like, so my definition of Afrobeat is our music as Africans, right? Be it high life, be it whatever, and then the cut across thing about it going beyond our shores and it not just being for the people back home is what Afrobeat does.
Right.
So for me, like I said on the stage, people like R2B's inspired me, because they didn't make music for us who are just home, but people in the diaspora love it as well. So it's like it goes beyond the shores of our country, and that's what I literally represent, taking our music beyond. So you don't necessarily have to understand my language and everything I speak, but you can tell where I'm from in the music. So there's identity in it, but there's also relatability in it, regardless cultures and background. You know what I mean? So that is the epitome of what I stand for.
Exactly, and it's been back to back for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And not only that, you also won EP/Album of the Year. And I remember just moments ago when you mentioned being intentional about every single song that you put on the album. What weight does that carry for you as well?
I try not to put no weight on myself when I'm making an album.
Okay.
Like I've never been to the studio and be like, I have to make a hit today. That's not my style.
Music.
I just go in the studio and I make music that I love. Only thing, I am very intentional about how my sound should sound, so I don't just do whatever. I do experiment, but I have fun with it.
Okay.
So I'm in the studio just doing what I love. Me and my guys, we just go back and forth on ideas, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I feel like I have a very experienced team as well, like I said earlier, who points me in the right direction. And if anything, they kind of like steer and help me, you know, because it's not just me, it takes an army, yo. There's a whole family behind my back, putting me here today. You know what I mean?
You know, oftentimes when you win like this, the concentration is just on Artist of the Year. But there are sound engineers who make sure that your sound, like you talked about, is up and popping. There are producers as well. And in contemporary times, there's been dance challenges as well. And I was happy when you mentioned Dance God Lord.
Yeah.
How grateful are you to some of these people who've helped propelled you to this point?
I'm absolutely grateful. They play a very integral part. People like Dance God. You can see what dance is doing right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not just, you know, them being dancers, but them actually influencing the culture and how far things travel with the help of TikTok and other apps. So when I made Terminator, I had never had a dance routine for a song.
Okay.
But, you know, that's my boy. Like, from my very first song, Oh Yeah, he was with me. Like, I remember when I started. So I told the guys, you know what? I'm gonna call my guy, tell him I have this, and let's see what we can come up with. So I just called him, he came by the house, and with how successful Terminator has been,
Yeah.
it was a no-brainer. We're gonna continue,
Right.
you know. So I'm happy for him as well, because the reach after all of that is just beautiful, and I just see him grow with this new group and all of that. Just to have a hand in that as well is amazing. You know what I mean? So.